what should be the Christian view of deportation?
Okay, so I think we should maybe first, before we try to answer that question, that's a very difficult question to answer. So I take issue with the word deportation. In the classic Christian sense, deportation has a very specific meaning. It's about oppressive governments sending away portions of people from their own citizenry.
Based on what you're saying, it sounds like it is not immoral per se for a government to do some expatriations or
deportations,
repatriations or deportations. That is not inherently immoral to do a deportation.
Correct. That is correct.
That being said, that doesn't mean that all deportations would be just, or any deportations would be just, or mass deportations. What do you think how should the Christian view this idea of mass deportation?
Again, this is about prudence.
Let's say there's the person who came here, they have children here, they're still not documented, but they are, they're law abiding. What's the case for that deportation?
I think a case could be made that it's a prudential judgment. We have lived with a very unregulated migration policy.
There's this news article out today, Trump deporting people at a slower rate than Biden's last year in office.
I'd have to, I'm not quite sure what I'd like to see the
it says U.S. President Donald Trump deported 37,660 people during his first month in office, far less than the monthly average of 57,000 removals and returns in the last full year of Joe Biden's administration.
It actually makes sense, doesn't it, Lily? Because if the border is much more secure, then of course there will be far fewer people coming unannounced across our porous border who then need to be deported. That's a great thing. It does look like less because there are fewer people coming in illegally who need to be deported. The president's agenda and policy, I think he's doing the best job he can possibly do. Things that are much better than they were certainly 6 months ago. And I think we have great cause for hope.